Hello everyone and good evening and welcome to Ukraine Brief on TVP World with our latest news from Ukraine. I'm your host Don Arleth. Today marks the 1,296th day since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine. We begin with a report on another overnight attack and on Ukraine's air defenses, intercepted 62 out of 66 Shahed-type drones, with the remaining UAVs striking 3 locations. In the Donetsk region, Russian forces over the past 24 hours attacked settlements about 40 times. Strikes damaged houses, civilian infrastructure, and vehicles in Pokrovsk, Siversk, and Kramatorsk, killing 2 people and injuring 10 others across the region. Russian forces employed double-tap attacks. In Kramatorsk, firefighters were targeted by a second strike while battling a blaze caused by the first. Debris from the blast damaged a fire truck. In the Kyiv region, 5 people were injured in a Russian drone strike and bombing, Governor Oleh Syniubov reported. Later on Thursday, Russian forces attacked frontline villages in the Izium district of the Kyiv region. Shelling caused fires in residential buildings. No casualties were reported. In the Dnipropetrovsk region, a 28-year-old woman was injured and hospitalized following an attack on the Nikopol district, according to Governor Serhiy Lysak. In the city of Kherson in southern Ukraine, Russian forces shelled a school, injuring a 61-year-old man who suffered blast trauma and shrapnel wounds to the leg. In the Zaporizhzhia region, 4 people were injured following Russian attacks on the village of Primorske and the city of Zaporizhzhia. A 68-year-old man was seriously injured by a Russian drone strike in Primorske and died at the hospital. In downtown Sumy, a Russian drone damaged the Orthodox Cathedral of the Holy Resurrection. No casualties were reported. Also overnight, a Russian drone hit a school in Sumy, damaging and partially destroying several buildings. No one was reported injured in the attack. The evacuation of civilians continues in eastern Ukraine as Russian forces push towards the town of Kostiantynivka. Rescuers from the evacuation group Phoenix evacuated 5 residents from the frontline town of Kostiantynivka, with Russian kamikaze drones patrolling the skies and enemy positions just 10 kilometers from the city center. Rescuers risk their lives daily to evacuate as many families as they can. But not everyone is willing to leave, especially elderly residents who have spent their entire lives here. And now to political developments. Finnish President Alexander Stubb arrived in Kyiv on Thursday to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy and discuss security cooperation and sanctions against Russia. President Zelenskyy also took the opportunity to address the Russian drones that violated Polish airspace. The meeting comes a day after at least 19 drones entered Polish airspace in the early hours of Wednesday morning, with Polish and NATO aircraft shooting down at least 3 of them in what Warsaw denounced as a deliberate provocation by Russia. During a press conference, Zelenskyy stated, "No one in the world has enough missiles to shoot down all the different types of drones."
No one in the world has enough missiles to shoot down all different types of drones. A missile that costs $1 million, no matter how effective it is, simply cannot shoot down drones that cost tens of thousands of dollars. Even if it is $100,000, this is simply impossible. First of all, Russia wanted to find out what will happen. What are the partners ready for? And what is NATO ready for? Politically, what are the partners ready for? Then the Russians looked. What are they ready for physically? Are the partners ready for such an attack?
Additionally, the astronomical cost of downing the drones demonstrates that Ukraine may have much to offer its western neighbor. It is reported that at least 1 drone was downed by an F-35 with an AIM-9, a Sidewinder missile, which costs about 400,000 euros. The Russian drones sent into Poland are estimated to cost about $35,000 each. As a result of the air defense operation, Poland will send a team of military representatives to Ukraine to learn how to defend against drones and make air defense more cost-effective. On Wednesday, a Ukrainian drone struck a Russian Black Sea Fleet vessel near the Russian port of Novorossiysk. Ukrainian military intelligence said that the strike destroyed the vessel's electronic surveillance systems and disabled the ship, which was hauled to port for what sources called very costly repairs. The Project MPSV-07 class vessel, worth some $60 million, was tracked and hit while patrolling the Novorossiysk Bay near Russia's Krasnodar region. The ship is equipped with diving systems, remotely operated vehicles, a side-scan sonar, and other electronic surveillance equipment. Its 4-megawatt radars can be used for seabed monitoring, while authorities in Kyiv say that Russia has 4 vessels of this class. Open sources list 5 operational Project MPSV-07 multifunctional salvage ships in the Russian inventory, as well as additional unit under construction. This operation marks another significant achievement for Ukraine's special forces in disrupting Russian naval capabilities in the Black Sea. A Ukrainian Su-27 pilot was killed during a combat mission on the front lines. According to a statement from Ukraine's 39th Tactical Aviation Brigade, Alexander Borovik, a 30-year-old pilot, was killed Thursday while carrying out a mission in the Zaporizhzhia sector of the front line. Borovik was flying a combat sortie at approximately 1:30 p.m. local time when the incident occurred. At this time, there is no additional information as to what happened and why the fighter jet went down. And that's all from Ukraine for now. Thank you for watching, and stay with us for more on TVP World and tvpworld.com. Bye-bye.